Welcome to the Unengaged Agent, where we will show you how to begin and create your first real estate business Facebook page.
I will share my screen so we can take a look. So this is what we have for our real estate business. We have some photos of accomplishments and clients, and we have our reviews, short names. So to get started, first you click on these grid dots up here, and you go to create a page. And first we start with the name of the page. We're just going to call this, super awesome, real estate. Category. So this is obviously important. So Facebook kind of knows where to place you. So we are in real estate.
Correct.
And description. This is obviously, your introduction, that you how you want to present yourself. I would kind of focus on areas that you want your businesses to grow. So in our case, we could say Tampa Bay, and Pasco County, real estate. Obviously, flush it out, make it personal. You want to be able to stand out from the crowd. And then we'll click on create page.
What'd you do?
Yeah, let Facebook do its thing.
Okay. Ta-da!
Okay, so now you want to add a profile picture. In our case, we used our logo, but you could also just put your face there. Make your if it's just you, definitely make your brand your face.
For sure.
It stands out. In our case, it's both of us. We decided to go with the logo, but we might change it up later. Put a picture of both of us. Yeah, and different profiles. We have different things, and then the cover photo. Obviously, we have our grid of homes, but you might be more apt to have someone on Fiverr, if you can't, make a graphic that shows the area that you're covering, shows the different maybe a map of the area that you're covering, but definitely have your face or faces if it's a team.
And in these photos also, I mean, just to get the process started, you definitely don't have to overthink it. I mean, you can change it at any time, right? So, if you don't have that perfect picture yet, you can put something up temporarily until you've got that perfect one. And are you
I'm just grabbing a photo just to throw on there. And then you can reposition it so it looks nice on the desktop. They give you the option to see how it looks on the phone too. So
cool.
You can kind of play around to see, make sure your photo, graphic all look great.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
Okay. So this is an option. Obviously, you can connect to your page through WhatsApp. So, WhatsApp is obviously owned by Facebook, so they have that connection. And if you're working with a lot of, say, international clients, or or just expanding your base, this might be a good option, as WhatsApp is definitely more popular outside the U.S.
And different devices too. So if you're wanting to FaceTime someone, and you're on Android or Apple, it doesn't make a difference with WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
Because on iPhones, you can only FaceTime, and then if you don't have that, you can't, you can't FaceTime each other. So, but what's
Mhm.
been good too is the texting long videos on WhatsApp, you know,
Yeah,
because
long
I don't.
videos or um, or just one easy way to communicate, with without having to worry about signal or stuff like that.
Mhm.
Um, the next thing I would probably focus on is adding a button. So this is where you decide how you want people to contact you. You can have a one-click button where people can follow you, or if they want to book an appointment with you, or if you want to connect your phone number and just have them call you directly from Facebook.
Mhm.
Um, you direct them to a website. Um, this I think we kind of prefer sending a message. They send a message um, through,
Messenger.
through Messenger,
Mhm.
and then we can respond right away.
Yeah. And then you can have those automated responses set up too.
Yeah. So if you want to, your contact information to come up, or location, off office hours,
Mhm.
or if you want a custom question, you can do that. And if you have just a standard reply, you can have those ready. Especially if say you have a new listing and people are asking the same question over and over, you can have that reply saved and ready to go
Mhm.
once they ask it. And so if you do the Facebook Messenger as a point of contact, it's very important to respond quickly. Um, if because Facebook will say, "Hey, this person usually responds within an hour," or
Yes.
responds,
It lets them know. Yeah.
yeah, listen, or this company only responds within 24 hours. And you definitely want to make it seem like
Sorry.
you're
I
available.
have allergies now. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
It's the real world, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
And then obviously the next thing they want to discuss is ads, but we'll get to that later. So now our button is send a message. I would recommend creating a username, just to make it easier when people tag you. So if you wanted to be, you know,
And you want to try your best to keep it pretty consistent throughout different platforms, just for branding purposes.
yeah,
Um, I'm not able to do that across all just because of the length of my name. But
yeah,
but I'd like to eventually where it's all the same.
yeah. And yeah, they limit here to 50 characters, but the other platforms it's only 20 or
Well, like Clubhouse and some other ones,
yeah.
yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so your page is coming along great. Obviously, other than
So it has some
this,
steps up there, right? So it's letting you know you've got 6 steps of 13 completed. So it
yeah. So it
takes
says
you
what we
on.
click, page name, category, whatnot. Obviously, the important things: adding a website,
Mhm.
location. Location is
Yeah.
probably the most important in real estate, because it kind of shows where market you're in, what market you're
Mhm.
selling.
Mhm.
Business hours, is also important when you're available to contact. I know in real estate we always say, hey, we're kind of available, when we're awake, but it's good to kind of put standard hours in there. That way, if someone messages you, late at night, it doesn't count bad when you respond in the morning.
Right. It's understood. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, phone number is obviously definitely important. And then if you want, obviously, if you want to link your WhatsApp there,
Mhm.
you know. So this is probably the best strategy to just to get your page started is to invite
Mhm.
some friends. Um, I would probably lean on inviting people in your market area, uh, just to kind of, if they have friends or see posts or whatnot, it's the audience you're trying to reach as opposed to just numbers.
Right, right. You want engagement, right? So,
Mhm.
mhm.
And then I would say the next step is create a welcome post. So, you know, so something they have something to see when they first visit your page, because
Right.
you don't want it to be blank. You want something there.
Yeah, see, it says you can schedule your posts from Meta Business Suite, so you can, put some time aside and schedule out your content for the
Yeah,
month even, or the year. You could just schedule away if you want.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that your page is kind of fleshed out, you kind of know what important things to do.
Mhm.
Um, um, I would say, you can either create here and go live. Awesome. Create an event, job, offer, or an ad. Um, and you can also do these things from, say, Creator Studio. You can create post, story, you go live, post video across multiple pages, all these things from Creator Studio, and then Business Suite has its own sort of create posts. So multiple ways to post. Obviously, you can do it on your phone too.
And it can
Uh,
be overwhelming. So I think, if it's staying just right on the page and posting directly under that little box that says, right here, create posts, keep it simple, is a good way to start, because it can be overwhelming, and you start even with just a different business suite and creator studio. And even though it's tools that can take you to the same place, it's a bit much, I think, sometimes.
yeah, and as far as like kind of what to post, we kind of have we kind discuss things in our Facebook group. Welcome to join us. But we kind of give tips and ideas on what kind of content you should be putting out there.
Yeah.
A favorite of ours is just highlighting local businesses. Um, what if there's you find a great new ice cream shop in the area, celebrate that, share them on your Facebook page and talk
And
about your
then
experiences.
tag them in it also,
Tag
and then
them on
maybe
it.
they'll
Yeah,
share it as well. And then, it's I love that. I love supporting local. So that's, a great way, of course. And yeah.
yeah. So that's how to create your first Facebook real estate page.
Yay.
Well, obviously follow us on all the platforms and join our group and have a
Yeah, and
great
well,
day.
if any questions, let us know. Have a great day.
Thank you.